Hey there, I'm Spooky, and today we're taking a look at the new SaltyPhish video, The Disastrous Launch of Overwatch 2. Oof. Make sure to like, subscribe, and enjoy.
3 new heroes promised, 6 new maps, and a new game mode called Push. I can't wait to try it. This is a screen that some players stared at for hours, if not days. This number means less than pushing the walk button at an intersection. You could watch the full Lord of the Rings trilogy from start to finish and still have 10,000 poor souls waiting in front of you in the end. These queue times are so long, it feels like people are actually playing the game again. No, apparently there were a bunch of DDoS attacks on the Blizzard servers. This queue bug, or whatever you want to call it, wasn't fixed for a whole week.
Dude, it literally happens every time Overwatch wants to release something big or do something big. There's always a giant DDoS attack. Every single time. I don't know why people are surprised. I don't know why Blizzard is surprised.
Also, during those first few days of release, you might randomly get kicked out of the game and have to sit in the queue again. Some people were accusing big, well-known streamers of having a priority queue over most players, so they never had to wait or worry about getting kicked out at any unexpected moment. But as someone who is a totally big and well-known streamer myself, I got kicked out for 2 hours. I started disassociating at one point during the queue, and I was also able to secure a whole win in a Valorant match as I waited, and those matches are pretty long. When you finally get in game, you might notice a lack of a certain tab that rhymes with cute foxes. Oh, surely you're talking about the new character, Kirika. No, there's no more loot boxes. There's no more grinding the game to make your character look cooler. If little Timothy's investment banker dad wants to congratulate his son for actually remembering to bring his packed lunch to school for once, you already know little Timothy's whole character roster is gonna have way more drip than you could ever dream of.
I have to say, the longer I play this game, the more I'm realizing that that's the reality. There is no such thing as grinding for skins. Like, the weekly challenges, if you complete all 3 of the weekly challenges, you get 60 Overwatch coins to spend, and like a standard skin is like 1900 coins. So I'm saying, like, if you want to have a cool skin, dude, or just a normal skin, granted, that's what, like, I mean, 60, 120 times 10, so it's 20 weeks. 20 weeks, you're not even there, dude. 20 weeks, and you're like 2/3 of the way there to get a skin purely from grinding these Overwatch coins. I'm hoping they introduce more more mechanics that allow you to earn coins, you know, whether it's through just playing the game or maybe some more challenges or rewarding you with more coins. But the current state of what it is, man, you're not getting anything unless you're shelling out money, dude. You're getting no skins. You're getting nothing unless it's battle pass and you get on the battle pass. Anything else, dude, good luck. Have fun.
This take may upset some people. I actually like the idea of having an item that's exclusive to me. It makes me feel special. When I heard they're putting all the skins behind a paywall, I was low-key excited. I get to flex on randoms.
Yeah,
even if I keep
dude.
getting turned into a lifeless ragdoll on the enemy screen every time they see me, at least I get to do it in a fashion statement that they'll never have. However, the prices are actually absurd, especially because a lot of these skins people are paying for are skins that were so much free in Overwatch 1.
They were extremely free, dude. Well, I'm talking about extremely free. I'm talking about you had to play the game for maybe an hour to get some of these skins, dude. Or you just got them for logging in. Or you just got them from watching like 2 hours of streams. Like, these were just insanely free skins. And now they're not. Now everything costs a lot more money, which, you know, I get their marketing scheme, but I think they went way overboard, which is how they're pricing everything. Absolutely absurd.
Game, so you could get the opportunity to maybe get those free skins from loot boxes. This is Genji's original default skin from Overwatch 1. Now, for another skin, he gains a whole face, fingers, a whole new set of clothes. That's a legendary skin. Here's Lucio's default skin from Overwatch 1. Now, for another skin, he becomes a golden latex frog from Daft Punk with a mask that definitely messes with his head's hitbox. Legendary. Easy. And here's Junker Queen's default skin in Overwatch 2. Let's get rid of her cool blue hair, the design on her t-shirt, and yeah, we don't really gotta mess with the bottom half of her too much. For real. That's legendary.
Bro, Joker Queen's legendary skins are so bad. Literally. It's the equivalent of me changing this black shirt for a white shirt. It's like, yo, $20, baby. $20. Drop it.
And yes, I'm very aware it was a completely different group of people who set the prices versus the artist who designed the skins. Now with the new Halloween update out, I'm pretty sure they added just 2, maybe 3 new skins? I'm honestly not sure because they got rid of the button on top of the Heroes tab, which used to show what skins were new at the time during an exclusive event. To make things a bit worse, I'm just informing you about this, do with this information what you want. Apparently, in some countries, you can't put products on a market and immediately claim it's being offered at a discount. This is the first...
I believe this was Australia, from what I know, is that Australia doesn't allow things that are bundled that have never been released. Like you can't bundle things and then release it at a discounted price if they were not previously sold separately. Apparently that's illegal in Australia, so I mean, take with that, whatever that is.
First time I'm ever hearing of that being a rule, but it makes so much sense. Anywhere I shop, you best believe I'm looking right at the available deals on a different page first if that's available. Get a dinner without a deal from McDonald's for $10? Ain't no way. If we spend $30 on this pizza shop, we get $8 off for a dinner. Stonks! We just robbed those suckers! And apparently in some countries, products sold in bundles have to have the individual items available for purchase as well. Before, you couldn't just buy this Kiriko skin on its own. I think Blizzard got into a little legal trouble.
That's the problem. You couldn't buy the skin by itself, and that's what I wanted to do when I got it, because I honestly didn't care about everything else except for the little cat dongle thing. But yeah, the witch skin and the cat dongle, if I could have bought those separately, dude, at a lower price, you better believe I would have been buying those instead.
Because of that. So now you can buy the Kiriko skin alone, but you still can't buy the other items in the bundle individually either. What if I want to...
That's what annoys me so much. I wanted the black cat charm.
Show off my Nimbus 2000 in my highlight intro when I get play as Kiriko. It makes no sense. Next, we have the Battle Pass, and there's not much to say about the Battle Pass since the launch of the game. If you want an item in the Battle Pass, you just gotta know if you're willing to spend $10 and the time to get it. Can you imagine explaining that to people who don't play video games?
Oh, the game's $10?
No, it's free.
So what's the $10 for?
An in-game item.
Like a weapon?
No, a new outfit.
And that outfit makes you better, right?
No, it looks cool.
Oh, okay, well now that you bought it, you have the item, right?
No, I need to play the game for the item.
What?
The only thing that people have noticed over time about Battle...
God damn it. What? When you think about it, Battle Pass systems really are just ridiculous. I get it. Don't worry. Battle Passes, at first, especially, I hated them. But now that we're kind of accustomed to it, I love them. Like, it's not that I love them, but the way that they monetize is great. But the problem is you gotta give enough stuff, dude, to make it worth it, and not charge, and not release like 90% of your skins on a paid basis. Like, okay, well, here you go. Here's your battle pass, which is 10%. Then we're just gonna release an army of skins that you're gonna have to pay $20 each for. Like, dude, it's killing the FOMO in me. It's preying on that so hard. I'm like, dude, I want these skins. Why can't I just play the game? Release like 1 or 2 skins that are really cool at, a price point. People will buy it, I guarantee it. But this is like, the whole monetization system on Overwatch is just crazy right now.
Pass is that once you finish it, there's no sense of progression in the game after that. Your level and border isn't shown anymore, so once you get that Mythic Genji skin, there's nothing to level up in. Oh, but Phish, there's hidden prestige levels. Yes, for literal letters to be put over your name. I'm talking about titles, a new feature added to the game that you can display next to your name. Once you get to those prestige levels, the game gives you a false sense of hope after every match.
A new tier 146? Let's go, bro. Can't wait to use my newly unlocked title. Oh, I'm only halfway to the next title. I was just so used to unlocking a new item after every tier upgrade. Tier 147, give me a new title. I think I actually moved backwards that time.
Okay, enough. I've skipped over the first actual available tab on the main menu. The play! Well, I mean, the gameplay. Newly released games are pretty much guaranteed to have bugs upon release, which is sad, but it has to happen when there are crunch times involved for every game's release date. The Overwatch team either wasn't aware of these bugs.
Okay, I will say, for Overwatch 2 being released, with all the new stuff that it had, the bugs were actually surprisingly not that bad. Like, they could have been much worse. The Bastion bug was kind of ridiculous. But everything else is fine. Like, the hitbox registration, yeah, that's an issue, but that was fixed pretty quickly. The main wall, yeah, they took him out. Something with Torbjorn, I don't even know what was wrong with him. They took that out. Like, surprisingly, it actually, for Overwatch, it was released with not that many bugs. So frankly, I was blown away by the release.
Bugs, or consider them known shippable. A known shippable bug is basically a bug that can happen in-game that doesn't affect the overall gameplay or ruin the player's experience. Even though loading up the game alone can ruin the player's experience, am I right? A new thing that Overwatch 2 is doing now is consistently removing heroes from the game when something goes wrong with them. Oh, did you discover a bug with Mei? Delete her.
Which I will say, I'm fine with that. That's fine. Take him out of the game, fix him, bring him back. If it means it's going to be fixed quicker, go for it. I honestly do not care. That's fine. There's enough heroes in the game to begin with. And yeah, Mei's gone. Whatever. But if they fix the wall, the thing I've been complaining about forever, and they bring her back with Season 2, with the fixed wall, bless you. Bless. Thank you so much.
There can be no character error if there is no character.
Good day, sir.
Torbjorn could use an ability twice in a row without any cooldown, which means we remove him from competitive altogether. It's totally cool that he can do it in casual quick play games. Bastion could use his nukes from his ult for an unlimited amount of time when he should be only able to use it 3 times. So it only makes sense to Thanos snap him out of the game's existence for 2 whole weeks. So help me God. If anyone finds a glitch involving Lucio, you better keep your mouth shut. An Overwatch world without Lucio is an Overwatch world without happiness. No, but seriously, I'm not a Bastion, Torb, or Mei main because I'm not freaking Groot.
Mei main.
Cringe. But if I was, those 2 weeks without my favorite character event.
Yo, SaltyPhish, if you're going to be knocking Mei, dude, you better be ready to throw up some fists, man. Pa, 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 pa.
Elbow might make me stop playing the game altogether. What if during those 2 weeks I turned my life around? What if I found a new passion like playing the cello? If I started working out every day? If I found a girlfriend? If I started better connecting with my friends and family, and maybe I no longer had the urge to play Overwatch at all anymore? Hello, player. We feel bad about deleting Bastion, your favorite character, from the game for 2 weeks. To make it up to you, here's a new skin for Bastion. Wow, it's actually really nice looking.
That actually would be sick, dude, if they which I could see them, dude, partnering with Disney, releasing a Wally skin for Bastion.
I think I might get back into the game and check it out. It's $95. Oh, what the fuck? Speaking of bugs, one existed in competitive that actually significantly affected how low your rank was. I'm talking top 500s from Overwatch 1 were placing in bronze in Overwatch 2. That doesn't sound like a known shippable bug to me. Maybe this is what they assumed everyone's thought process would be, which is a genius but greedy strategy. Oh man, I only play silver? I know I'm at least a diamond player. It's time to grind. Bam, more people playing comp. Which honestly is a big reason that people start to hate the game, because of brain-dead teammates. It's a double-edged blade to have everyone playing competitive. And the new competitive system, how they now gatekeep you from knowing your rank until 7 games that you have to win, or 20 games that you lose? I could never, by the way.
I'm gonna say I like that, but that's because I have like a gambling addiction when it comes to Overwatch SR, and it's much easier for me to not get worked up when I just have to like, you know, it's a predetermined point down the road that I get to see my new rank. But like for the current games, I'm not worried about like my rank changing as much. You know, I'm just worried about winning the game. I just want to get a W instead of like my rank, you know, how much I rank up, how much I rank down. So I'm all for it. I understand why people don't like it. But just to say, for my gambling addiction, this has been great. This has been fantastic.
20 losses? No, that's just not me. Just thinking of that many games just to get a rank like gold. Once I saw my tank placed in gold, I ain't never trying to grind that role. Nope. If you see me on tank in your ranked game, all hope is lost. And speaking of lost hope, where is PvE? It's supposedly coming out in 2023. Bruh. One thing that the Overwatch team said is how difficult it can be to manage a new feature in the campaign called skill trees. Yeah, that just sounds like a skill issue to me. They need 3 separate trees for each hero.
Hey,
each tree is filled with multiple ability changes that the player can upgrade throughout the story. They said because of that, it's actually even harder to design an existing character skill tree filled with countless new upgrades versus making a whole new character with only 3 new abilities. I mean, I guess that...
Dude, oh, I cannot wait for that PvE combo. Oh, it's gonna be great.
Kind of makes sense. As much as I want to bash on them for taking so long to come out with this campaign, it reminds me of other games that have similar skill tree mechanics like Borderlands 2, and I freaking loved Borderlands 2. I replayed it so many times and completed 100% of the achievements for that game, but Borderlands games only had like 4 to 6 playable characters each, versus Overwatch that will soon have 36 characters. It's just been so long, man. I really wish I could see an average Overwatch workday to see how much progress actually gets made in a certain amount of time.
None. Dude, fair. I think that they do work, but I think their team fluctuates. I don't think they have a dedicated team working on it. They have like 3 people that work on Overwatch consistently, and then when they're like, oh dude, we actually got to release stuff, they're like, all right, bring in like the IT department, dude, bring in the cleaning services, dude, get everybody in here, we're gonna work on like some new skins, we're gonna charge $100 for them, dude, we're gonna milk them, and then everyone's just gonna go back to their jobs until they start complaining again about lack of content.
I like where we're at right now, though, in terms of knowing that there are updates just around the corner. Obviously, the quote sequel came out recently, and there's a lot of eyes on the game, so there's a lot of designers focusing on it right now. Ramattra, the new tank hero, was just announced, and it's being released next month, which is exciting, especially as someone who's as high as gold in the tank role. Heroes are being balanced
Bro, that was such a passive flame.
left and right with very questionable changes. Sojourn is going to remain untouched, even though she's the best DPS in the game by miles.
She is, dude. She. Is that the leaderboard? Holy shit. Yo, hey, Sugar Free's on there. Damn, I didn't know he was back.
Are you noticing a
Hell
pattern
yeah.
here in the top players' hero selections? But bronze players can't aim with Sojourn, so we don't need to nerf her. That would be extremely biased to the pro scene. When we announce a new character, we want that character to be powerful so everyone who boots up the game and plays them has an easy time and convinces themselves that they're a god. When really, they're just using a crutch, broken, overpowered character that only defines you as a sad human being. Despite complaining about all this, Overwatch is a fun game in its core. Everyone can admit that.
Despite everything, this is actually a pretty good game, and I like it.
It's just that there's rarely new stuff that they put in, and because of that, it suffers. There's only so many new strats you can find with the same existing maps, heroes, and game modes. The updates being implemented into the game are, for the most part, improving the game quality. It's just been somewhat of a tough process getting there in the game's first month of being launched. But you know a better game that hasn't been going through a tough process recently?
Minecraft.
Team Fortress 2, baby! All the hacking bots have been removed! Heavy update coming out
Wait, what? Wait, have they actually removed the cheaters in this
tomorrow,
game?
right? Let's go!
Click these 2 videos on the side here if you...
Dude, I know he might be being sarcastic, but for real, if they remove the bots in TF2, I might actually be playing TF2 for a little bit. Not overtaking Overwatch, but God, I miss TF2. I've been thinking about that lately too, man. TF2 is such a fun game. Ooh, baby, I would love to replay TF2 coming up. God damn. Well, I thought it was a pretty good video.
What I meant to say was, click.
I thought Salty brought up some valid points, but you know, we can differ on a few things, but I don't think the rollout was that bad, man. I honestly don't think they've been doing a bad job. The only thing that I for sure think they messed up on was the fact that they have been charging players out the butt for everything, dude. For everything and anything. If you're going to have a battle pass system, all right, you have to release at least 75% of the content on that battle pass, or just on the regular just grinding it, and then the other 25% you can charge. That's fine, but you can't. What they're doing right now is releasing like a small portion of the content, at least the good content, on battle pass, and then they're putting the horde of it behind a paywall. And that for me is super frustrating, because it essentially means that if I want to actually own all the skins, I'm going to have to pay an egregious amount. Like things that are just ridiculous, like putting a down payment on a car that year, or getting all the Overwatch skins in a year. Like that's the decision I have to make. And I don't think that should be a decision you have to make for a video game like Overwatch, unless you're giving them something physical, like the statue that they're charging $200 for a mantra. Like you need, I don't know, man. You got to throw something else in there if you're gonna be charging that much. But that's just ridiculous. That is crazy, man. That's crazy. Thanks again for watching. If you do want to see more, got a video here for you right here. Also, if you'd like to subscribe, you can press this button right over here. I also have a link to my Twitch stream. Feel free to drop by. Say hello. We're live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. See you there. Peace.